Scorn, first impressions. After following Scorn for quite a while, and now watching the 8 minutes of prologue posted by Ebb Software, I'm in love with the game. I have been for quite a while now. Not only is it a good homage to H.R. Geiger, it's strong enough to stand on its own. It's stronger, in fact, that it doesn't need to be called the H.R. Geiger game. Scorn has such incredibly striking visuals and a new take on this artistic genre that's really refreshing to see. It's not the same static imagery recycled. It's not the same aspects of other artwork copy and pasted. It's new and it's fresh, and it's just all in all, it's Scorn. Another thing to note is that H.R. Geiger's original artwork was very sexualized, and I think Scorn has done well to kind of move around that. It's there, it's subtle, it's not in your face, and I think that lends itself really, really well. I deeply love surrealism and contemporary art and biomechanics, and Scorn's art is consistent in hitting all of these notes without really deviating from any of it. It's just, I cannot put into words how awesome it looks. The sound design as well it's also incredible. It is brilliant in building that terrifying atmosphere, and it really lends itself to the game. The balance of noises in this setting really helps to establish that this place is not safe. When the player is moving around the large heavy flesh door, for example, causing an increase of noise, I felt like that was dangerous. I felt like it could be alerting enemies to my location, or putting just a target on my head, there's something over there. The quietness of the game, the lack of music, the fact it's just sounds and ambience really, really helps build this atmosphere of terror, and I'm so on edge from just the video. I'm really excited for that. Same goes for the lighting. It's bright enough to see, but not so it's blinding, but it's dim enough so you can still navigate, but you think you see things in the distance. Your brain starts making up shapes, which then leads into the theatre of the mind and the building terror in that way, and it's just so good. The gameplay looks like it's going to be a challenge. A welcome challenge, of course, but it looks like it's going to be hard. The fear that coursed through my body when the hand got trapped in the machine was really, really intense. It's good intense, don't get me wrong, but I was just like, oh god, what's going to happen? When the player is operating the control panels as well, I also just kind of want to stick my fingers in there. I feel like it'd be kind of like slime. I like how you don't grip things, but you have to insert your fingers in, and it's very interpersonal, which is very nice to see. It makes a really refreshing change. Just whilst during the gameplay as well, the distant, when they're navigating that big room, the distant rumblings make me really nervous. I was like, oh, what's there? I don't know what the thing, the humanoid egg on screen now where they were pushing, and I assume that's a person in there. I didn't want to look at it, but I couldn't look away. There is something about Scorn that just keeps your attention, and it's very, very good, especially if you've got ADHD. I did laugh though when he was moving the little egg, because I was like, the claw! Finishing off with the clips of future gameplay with the increasing heart rate made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and I am so excited to see more. Simply put, I can't wait for Scorn to come out, I can't wait to play it, and I can't wait for it to scare the scales off of me.